Hey guys, it's been a minute. There is a lot of things to update you on. I'm not really sure where half of this stuff has come from. I'll try and remember as I go, but Okay, so we'll get right into the Pandora. This was purchased for my birthday by David in July. I do love bees, although I'm not a fan of gold in general. I thought this one I could make an exception for. On the back of the bee is the lines. Now I won't be going into too much detail in this video, it's more just of a catch up. There has been quite a backlog since I've lost my pa, so the base of the bee has that honeycomb colour, and the actual pendant part is a 6-sided hexagon. In June there was some 20% off online sales, and this was just before my father's passing that I purchased these items. So in here I have the Regal crown. Now all of these items have since retired from Pandora. I'm pretty sure other enthusiasts have already shared them, but I haven't even taken them out of the packaging. I've just been, so Regal crown. This one is a blue heart. I was planning to put that on my second space bracelet, and you'll see as we get further along that there was other space themed beads. Cherries. I'm not really into the fruit, but I do like cherries, and a pop of red's always a nice additive. One of those clips I finally wanted to get in red. I got 2 matching ones. I'm going to move these onto probably my Asian themed bracelet. There's 2 of them. Another one here. And then the last one in this box is, again, it's unopened. It's the leather. This is the one with the clips where you unclip them and you can sort of adjust it. I'm a bit apprehensive about this one though, because I had a silver one that I purchased around Mother's Day and my mum didn't want it. Long story short, I ended up using it and I had some beads on it, and I was on an excursion about 2 weeks ago with my kids just before the holidays. The spring break happened, and one of the little hooks had undone inside the sleeve of my shirt, and I thought I'd lost all my beads. Thankfully they were still sitting in the sleeve of my jumper, so when I heard some jingling I put them straight in my wallet and dealt with it when I got home. So I'm unsure about this as a sort of adding things onto it. I'll probably just leave it as a plain leather. I did have plans of using it to put beads on, but since the incident with the plain silver one, I'm a bit cautious. So that's the first one, and I started to get together things for my pending graduation in October. It was supposed to be this month, but for whatever reason my university's decided to push everything back. Story of my life at the moment. This is for my space bracelet, so it's another blue sort of wraparound galaxy bead. Now eventually the plan is I will take them out of their packaging. I haven't opened any of these, like they're still locked up to keep them from tarnishing until I can get to them. This one was to congratulate myself. You did it. It's also like, it's another graduation style bead. The sky is your limit, I believe it says on the back. Again, purchased for 2 reasons: graduation, and I wanted to put it on my galaxy bracelet just to be different. There's another one of those constellation ones. This one's just silver with CZs. This one, wasn't really a fan of it, but because it was on sale I got it. It's got the 3-star dangles hanging off the half moon crescent, surrounded by blue CZs, and obviously because of Pandora's packaging I can't flip it. This is a safety chain that I got for that bracelet particularly. This is the ones with the 3 little CZs in it. although I do have a few options which I will go through with you in a minute. So there's this one, and then this one I went back in for, because although I have 2 of these already, I do actually love this safety chain. So I've got a couple of options now in terms of a safety chain. And then the third, this big one in here, is from the Mother's Day promotion. That was the butterfly clasp, which is already in another video. So again, I'm not really opening things at the moment. I'm more just catching you up once I've got myself more settled, and it is just crap that I brought at random times. This padlock is actually secondhand. This was purchased from my normal secondhand seller. It's not in her pile because it was one of the 4 beads that came off that bracelet. I was so lucky to actually not lose them, so I just put it in with my other loose stuff. So David has the key to that on his troll bracelets. That's the safety chain I just showed you. This one is something I got at Mother's Day. It says you and me, and it's a double dangle heart. Well, it's not really a dangle, but it's got a little heart attached to a bigger one. This one was going on a bracelet for a reason. You'll see a theme coming up. There's 2 more bracelet ideas I have in mind. This is the other half of my mum's gift from Mother's Day. So she took the bangle instead of the slider, and the other heart of the splittable charm says daughter. Sorry, mother. This says the daughter. This is Ursula, and I got a 2-tone heart clasp. Now I have actually 2 of these now. This one I brought brand new in store, and the reasoning behind it was Ursula's charm came out and it's still attached because I wore it out of the store and I didn't have anywhere to put it, so I just put it on here. I'll be starting another Disney bracelet eventually, so I thought Ursula could be a nice start. There's a few more beads to add to this already. A couple more on the wish list. They finally have an official cocoa bead, so I'll probably be mixing up my old bracelet as well, taking off the sugar candy skull and probably using that as a Halloween bracelet now. Another one that I have is, recently they had a promotion just a couple of weeks ago where you could get a starter, they call it a starter, bracelet with 1 bead for $119. So I decided to get, out of the ones that they had, I wanted to get another silver clasp heart one. I got this deliberately for a bracelet I'm building for David and I's journey the last 5 years. So there's 2 beads in here already. We traveled to the UK together 4 years ago. It was one of our very first holidays together. This is the passport bead, and it says the world is ours to explore. It is the more recent Pandora passport bead, and the back is just says dreaming or something. Dreamland. And then the other one is an engravable charm, which David got me the night we got engaged, which was back in May. It was a happy occasion. My dad was actually on a Facebook call with us at the time. So this bead, when I thought I lost this, I actually cried, but then I found it, so it was all good. And it's got all of me loves all of you, and on the back, which I'm not going to show, is the date, place and time that we got engaged. David actually got that engraved for me. Pandora beads to show you is another one of these galaxies. Now this one wasn't secondhand, this was actually purchased at about 40% off in a store. I love this bead and I really wanted a dupe. I was so disappointed when I couldn't get one a second time. So I've got one for each of my space theme bracelets. 2023 is the year I'm graduating my Masters of Education in Secondary Teaching. In other words, high school 7 to 12. Grades 7 to 12. So that is to go on one of the bracelets. And then I have this splittable heart charm, which came out this year on Valentine's Day. And that is, again, going on one of my bracelets with David. And I'm probably going to put my B on that bracelet as well, because I don't trust myself at the moment after almost losing an entire bracelet. So I'm being very cautious with what I'm wearing out at the moment, just because my headspace hasn't been there, and if I lose some of my beads are not replaceable, like my engagement bead, not replaceable. I should mention I have an engagement ring, I'm just not wearing it. No, he didn't just give me a bead, he gave me an actual ring, but I'm not wearing that right now. So it will be longer videos, and I do apologize for my absence, but I've had a lot of things going on, and I apologize in advance for the lengthy videos, but they are necessary at the moment. Okay, until the next one,